Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Word Journey, where we help you learn English naturally, confidently, and step by step. Let me ask you a quick question. When someone asks, "What are your hobbies?" do you ever freeze for a moment, trying to find the right words? You might want to talk about the things you love doing, reading, cooking, traveling, playing sports, but you're not sure how to say it in English. If that's ever happened to you, don't worry. Today's video is going to help you fix that. In this lesson, we'll talk about how to talk about your hobbies in English, how to describe what you like doing, how often you do it, who you do it with, and why you enjoy it. You'll also learn many natural English phrases and expressions that native speakers use when talking about their free time. Plus, I'll show you some real conversation examples so you can hear how people actually talk about hobbies in everyday English. So grab your notebook, relax, and let's begin your word journey toward confident English speaking. Let's start with the basics. Part 1. What is a hobby? A hobby is something you do for fun in your free time. It's not your job or your duty. It's something that makes you happy, relaxed, or excited. Some common examples of hobbies are reading books, watching movies or series, cooking, playing sports, painting or drawing, playing a musical instrument, traveling, gardening, listening to music, taking photos. Everyone has different hobbies. Some people like active hobbies, like hiking or swimming. Others prefer quiet hobbies, like reading or writing. So when someone asks you, "What are your hobbies?" or "What do you like to do in your free time?" they want to know what activities you enjoy doing outside of work or school. Let's look at how to answer that question in English. Part 2. How to talk about your hobbies. There are many ways to talk about your hobbies in English. Let's look at some simple patterns and examples. 1. Using I like or I love. I like reading books. I love playing the guitar. I like watching movies. I love cooking for my family. 2. Using I enjoy. I enjoy playing football. I enjoy listening to music. I enjoy spending time with my friends. 3. Using I'm interested in. I'm interested in photography. I'm interested in learning new languages. I'm interested in technology. 4. Using my favorite hobby is. My favorite hobby is painting. My favorite hobby is gardening. My favorite hobby is reading novels. These are all natural ways to express your interests. Let's look at an example conversation. Historia, what do you like to do in your free time, Alina? Alina, I love reading and watching movies. Historia, that's great. What kind of books do you like to read? Alina, mostly mystery and fantasy books. Historia, nice. Do you read every day? Alina, almost every night before bed. See how natural that sounds? It's simple, friendly, and clear. Part 3. Adding details to your answers. When you talk about your hobbies, try not to give one-word answers. Instead of just saying, "I like music," add more details. Tell people what kind of music, how often, or why you like it. Here's how you can expand your answer. 1. Talk about frequency. Use words like always, often, sometimes, usually, every day, on weekends, once a week. Example: I usually play basketball on weekends. I sometimes go hiking with my friends. I watch movies almost every night. 2. Talk about reasons. Use because to explain why you enjoy it. Example: I love painting because it helps me relax. I enjoy running because it keeps me healthy. I like traveling because I love learning about new cultures. 3. Talk about people. Use phrases like, I do it with my friends. I do it alone. I do it with my family. Example: I play tennis with my sister. I like cooking with my mom. I usually go cycling alone. Let's look at another conversation. Historia, what are your hobbies, Alina? Alina, I love cooking. I usually cook with my mom on weekends. Historia, that's nice. What kind of food do you cook? Alina, mostly Italian dishes like pasta and pizza. Historia, sounds delicious. Why do you like cooking? Alina, because it's relaxing and it makes people happy. Adding these details makes your answer more interesting and helps you practice longer sentences in English. Part 4. Common Hobby Vocabulary. Here are some useful words and phrases related to hobbies. Sports and outdoor activities. Playing football, soccer. Playing basketball. Swimming. Running. Hiking. Cycling. Fishing. Camping. Creative hobbies. Drawing. Painting. Dancing. Singing. Photography. Writing. Playing the guitar/piano. Relaxing hobbies. Reading. Watching movies. Listening to music. Cooking. Gardening. Doing yoga. Learning hobbies. Learning English. Studying history. Learning to code. Taking online courses. Social hobbies. Spending time with friends. Volunteering. Traveling. When you learn these hobby-related words, it becomes easier to describe what you love doing. Part 5. How to ask someone about their hobbies. You can't always talk only about yourself. It's also polite to ask others about their hobbies. Here are some common questions. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? How do you spend your weekends? Do you have any hobbies? What do you do for fun? What kind of music/movies do you like? Let's see some examples. Historia. Do you have any hobbies, Alina? Alina. Yes, I love painting and taking photos. Historia. That's nice. How often do you do that? Alina. I paint every weekend, and I take photos whenever I travel. Historia. How do you usually spend your weekends? Alina. I like to go hiking with my friends or sometimes just relax and watch movies. Historia. What do you do for fun? Alina. I enjoy dancing. I take dance classes twice a week. Historia. That sounds fun. Part 6. Talking about past hobbies. Sometimes you might want to talk about hobbies you used to have, things you did in the past, but not anymore. You can use I used to talk about past hobbies. Examples. I used to play basketball in high school. I used to play the piano when I was a kid. I used to collect stamps. I used to go swimming every weekend. Let's see this in a conversation. Historia. Did you always like painting? Alina. Not really. I used to play the piano when I was younger. Historia. Oh, that's interesting. Why did you stop? Alina. I got busy with school, but now I paint instead. Historia. What did you like to do when you were a child? Alina. I used to love playing outside with my friends. Historia. Me too. We used to play football all the time. Part 7. Talking about new hobbies. You can also talk about hobbies you want to start in the future. Use phrases like, I'd like to try. I want to learn how to. I'm planning to start. I'm interested in learning. Examples. I'd like to try surfing. I want to learn how to cook Japanese food. I'm planning to start learning the guitar. I'm interested in learning photography. Historia. Are there any hobbies you want to try in the future? Alina. Yes, I want to learn how to play the guitar. Historia. That's a great idea. Music is a wonderful hobby. Alina. Yes, and I think it would be relaxing too. Part 8. Describing why you love your hobbies. When you talk about your hobbies, it's nice to explain why they're important to you. You can use these expressions. It helps me relax. It makes me happy. It keeps me healthy. It's good for my mind. It helps me meet new people. It's a great way to spend my free time. Let's hear a few examples. Historia. Why do you like reading so much? Alina. Because it helps me relax and learn new things. That's true. Reading is a great way to escape from stress. Historia. Why do you enjoy running? Alina. Because it keeps me fit and gives me energy. Historia. Why do you love painting? Alina. It's creative and it makes me feel peaceful. These kinds of sentences make your English sound natural and meaningful. Part 9. Describing multiple hobbies. You can also talk about more than one hobby. Just connect them using and, also, or as well. Examples. I like reading and watching movies. I love cooking and trying new recipes. I enjoy painting and photography. I like to run and I also like to swim. I play the guitar and I sing as well. Historia. What are your hobbies, Alina? Alina, I love cooking and traveling. Historia. That's a great combination. What do you like to cook? Alina. Mostly desserts. I also enjoy trying food from other countries when I travel. Part 10. Hobbies and personality. Your hobbies can say a lot about your personality. For example, people who like reading are often thoughtful and imaginative. People who enjoy sports are usually energetic. People who like cooking may be creative and caring. People who enjoy photography often notice small details. Let's look at this conversation. Historia. I think hobbies show a lot about who we are. Alina. That's true. For example, I like painting because I'm creative. Historia. And I love hiking because I like being outdoors. Alina. So your hobby matches your personality. Historia. Exactly. Part 11. Hobbies and daily life. You can also connect your hobbies to your daily life. For example, I listen to music on my way to work. I read every night before bed. I go running in the morning. I take photos whenever I travel. Historia. Do you have time for your hobbies every day? Alina. Not every day, but I read a little before bed. Historia. That's a nice habit. Alina. Yes, it helps me sleep better. Part 12. Hobbies and small talk. Talking about hobbies is also a great way to make small talk in English. It helps start conversations and connect with new people. For example, A. What do you do in your free time? B. I love playing the guitar. How about you? A. I like listening to music. Or A. Do you like traveling? B. Yes, I love it. I went to Italy last year. These short exchanges make conversations more personal and friendly. Part 13. Complete sample conversation. Let's listen to a full example conversation between Historia and Alina about hobbies. Historia. Hi, Alina. What do you like to do in your free time? Alina. Hi, Historia. I love reading and painting. They're my favorite hobbies. Historia. That's great. What kind of books do you like to read? Alina. Mostly novels and travel books. I love stories about new places. Historia. Nice. And when do you usually read? Alina. I usually read in the evening before I go to bed. It helps me relax. Historia. That's a good idea. And what about painting? Alina. I paint on weekends. I like painting landscapes and flowers. Historia. Wow, that sounds beautiful. How did you start painting? Alina. I started 2 years ago during the pandemic. I wanted a creative hobby. Historia. That's wonderful. Do you take painting classes? Alina. No, I watch tutorials online. It's fun to learn by myself. Historia. That's impressive. Are there any hobbies you want to try in the future? Alina. Yes, I want to learn photography. I think it goes well with painting. Historia. Absolutely. You already have an artistic eye. Alina. Thanks. What about you, Historia? What are your hobbies? Historia. I love hiking and writing. I usually go hiking on weekends. Alina. Hiking sounds amazing. Do you go alone or with friends? Historia. Usually with friends. It's a great way to relax and enjoy nature. Alina, I agree. Nature is so peaceful. Historia, and writing helps me express my thoughts. It's my creative outlet. Alina, that's beautiful. It seems like we both enjoy creative hobbies. Historia, yes, and I think having hobbies makes life happier. Alina, totally. It's important to do things that make us feel alive. Part 14, Common Expressions for Hobbies. Let's review some natural expressions you can use. In my free time, I like to. My favorite hobby is. I'm really into. I spend a lot of time. I enjoy. I'm passionate about. I find it relaxing too. It helps me to unwind. Example sentences. In my free time, I like to cook new recipes. My favorite hobby is playing the piano. I'm really into photography. I spend a lot of time watching documentaries. I'm passionate about helping animals. It helps me to unwind after a busy day. Part 15. Practice your own answers. Try creating your own sentences. Example. I like running. I usually run in the morning. I enjoy it because it keeps me healthy and energetic. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Conclusion. And that's it for today's lesson on talking about your hobbies. Now you know how to describe your hobbies in English, ask others about theirs, and have a real, natural conversation about what you love doing in your free time. Remember, talking about your hobbies is not just small talk. It's a great way to connect with people, share your interests, and show your personality in English. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future lessons. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep growing one word at a time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video here on Word Journey.